Welcome to the second part of the two-part tutorial for the Marketplace Optimization Report. Good to see you again. In the first part, we looked at the main features and finished up running a report. Let's continue from there. First, we'll see the comparison between the current results in the report and the ones previously worked on in the history. Next, we'll do some optimization and look at the links not covered earlier that help. So let's rerun the report that we did before on my store using the search term positive quotes. Run the report. Wait for it to finish checking in the marketplace. And there we are. Just scroll the whole thing into view and quickly navigate through the results. And back to the first one. The eagle-eyed among you might notice that since running the report in the last tutorial, that's now gone down from 276 to 273. Okay, let's now bring up the history so that we can compare today's results with previous results. And now that we've brought up the history, it brings down the matching product from the history, this one, so we can see them side by side and compare. So when I first optimized this product on the 27th of March, and note that it's now 2 days later, the 29th of March. It's moved from position 435 to 273 for the search term positive quotes. Let's look at some other things here that are worthy of talking about. If you compare the tags that used to be used with the tags that are in use now, you see that that one's gone and been replaced by that. We've now got search term words used in the title positive, search term words used in tags positive, search term words used in tags and title positive, whereas before none were found. Tag words used in the title are now motivational, quote, face and positive in comparison to what they were. And all those things taken together have helped it move up to position 273 in the marketplace for that search term. One last thing to point out to you, notes saved with product. We have this from the back-end stats for this product that I copied and saved when I carried out my optimization. If we compare that with what we have now, I'll just copy this and just dump it in here for now so I can do the comparison. The only thing that's different is the last modified date. This notes box is used during optimization to allow you to save with the product in the history what things were like at the point when you optimized, and that's how that ended up in there. We'll come to that a little bit later when we actually do some optimization. Let me continue. So there's the second product that's been found in the marketplace. And before I optimized it, you can see here the title and tags and so on. And a nice move in position from 389 to 279 for that positive quotes search term. Again, a fairly good move in position, 492 to 316. That one wasn't optimized during this run, but it was optimized during that one. And it moved from 772 to 513. Go back to the most recent run in my history and continue. 804 down to 556. 819 down to 575. Okay, so you see that when you run a report, you can compare the found products to any that it matches from the product history of the ones that we optimized. Okay, now we're ready to do some optimization and look at some of the links not covered before. For this, I'm going to use a different search term. I'm going to use birthday grandson and run the report. We'll close down the history. We don't need that for now. So we can see 3 products have been found. There they are. We can see that the product that's occupying the marketplace number 1 slot is this one. Not one of mine, but we can see the tags that they've used, and we can see how they were used in the title, the tags and title, and just in the title. Useful for comparison. Now, before optimizing, it's useful to look at this link. If a product hasn't been viewed for a long time and hasn't ever sold, then Zazzle will mark such products of yours as needing optimization. So this link will take you to your store's back end and show you any products that need optimization. Now, when they need optimization, they don't appear in the marketplace. So the first thing to do is to change these so that they do appear in the marketplace. I'm not going to do these now, but this is the point at which you should to really get the best out of your optimization efforts. So we've now dealt with products that Zazzle had hidden from public view because they needed optimization. Okay, so I'm now going to work on optimizing. I don't click this link because I don't want to give the product a view, and clicking that one would give it a view. If I come in via the back-end stats, then the product won't be given a view. It's not hugely important, but seeing as Zazzle secret sauce includes a view to sales ratio, I don't want to upset that at all. So to make my changes, come in via the back-end stats, edit the details. Now my search term was birthday grandson, and those terms are both in the title. I'm taking a moment to just review the description, and this isn't used by Zazzle, I don't believe, in their secret sauce for marketplace position, but it is used by the search engines. So I'm going to put something relevant into the description somewhere. Okay, tags now. Nobody's going to search for that, nor that. I think the rest are fine. And that will do for this first optimization attempt. I want to copy this because I want to save it for future reference in the history. So having made my optimization changes to this, I now mark it for saving, and it confirms that it has been marked for saving with the report when I finally save the report. And I'll do that when I've finished. I'll do the last two behind the scenes, as it were, and then come back so you can see the save report in action. Right, that's all done now. I've marked them both for saving, and we're now ready to carry on with saving the report. And just to show you, at the moment, because I haven't yet saved this report, it doesn't appear here. I've now saved it, and if I refresh this area, there it is. So a quick recap. I showed you how you need to go in and check whether or not you've got products hidden from public view because Zazzle thinks they need optimization. I've shown you using the back-end stats and copying and pasting the information that you want to be saved. I've shown you how, when you have finished optimizing, you mark the product for saving, and when you've optimized all the products that you want to, that's when you save the report. And the last thing I want to show you is the product detail that was saved with the report. Remember, in order to be saved with the report, we had to mark these products for saving after we'd done our optimization. Okay, that's the end. Thank you very much for watching. If you have any specific questions, then get over to the Facebook group for Nifty Tools and ask away there. Find a link for it in the video's description. Bye now.